Mm, gotta turn it down. Let's see who's up. Let's see who's up. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Anybody that pops through. I know it's too early in the morning to be up, but the Queen has woke up again at 3:30 in the AM, almost 3:30 in the AM. And this is crazy. But I said, bump it. Till I can just fall back to sleep, I'm gonna pop up on the YouTube streets and see who running them. Hey Tay Tay, how you doing, love? Welcome. Welcome to the chat. No, I can't stay on for too long because I do have Temperature Tuesday. And anyone that wants to come through this afternoon at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time, we would be doing feel it's Friday, Feel Good Friday, where I like to check everybody's temperature and check and see how y'all are feeling, how life is treating you. That's what I like to do because and I say it and I mean it, I am my brother and my sister's keeper. I had to learn to not just put my sisters out there because I rock with our brothers too, and they need our attention and our love as well. But I just popped on and I said, "Oh, let me go see what's going on out in the streets in the middle of the night," because usually a lot of people can pop up out of nowhere and then they'll vanish out of nowhere. But what I was gonna say is one, grand rising. Second, I hope everybody is being safe out there in these streets. I told y'all the other day that there's a new virus out there that is way more deadlier than the regular C-19, and the new one is called XBB. So please be careful out there. Still wear your face mask. If you need to double up your face mask, please do, because they said this one is worse than the regular COVID, whichever, the cousin 19. So think about Tamar. Tamar, I feel bad for Tamar. They babied her a little bit too much. Let me see if I can turn my sound up. I'm in the bed. I don't care. So my ignore the flickering because I don't feel like fully being in the camera because I love this picture. But anyway, as far as Tamar, Tamar needs some help. Yeah, another. It's worse. I need to put the screenshot. Put the screenshot on my community wall so people can look at it. I'd appreciate if anybody come through, hit that like button. I'm just sitting there talking. I ain't here. I'm not here for a long time, but to keep y'all company for a little while. But as I was saying, Tamar, I feel sorry for Tamar. Tamar needs some help. She needs to be in some inpatient therapy because her just trying to go back. I don't know. They were saying she was trying to go back with Vince, and I don't think that's a good thing. I think Tamar needs to learn how to be by herself for a while. Everyone that came in the building, could you do me a favor and please hit that like button? I would appreciate that. You can hit the reaction button as well because I do know they put the reaction button on here. But I feel really sorry for her. Because their family babied her so much, and now that she's an adult, she still thinks she's a child and she doesn't know how to act. But she was suicidal before, so this isn't the first time that she was suicidal. So, but I'm praying for her. Um, I know the sisters have their issues. Yeah, I know. I think she's been used to that because the man she was dating before then did it real bad. So I think Vince was the one that saved her, but I guess it switched up. But some for some reason, me personally, I believe that she put her hands on him as well. And I think because she's such a rah rah, she got so much anger in her that she takes a lot out on him too. Now I did see a little bit of her son, and God, dog, that little boy got so big, he looked like a grown adult. But I hope she finds somebody that can help her to deal with her feelings and her emotions because it does seems like she doesn't know what to do with them, and then she acts out. So I pray that she gets the help that she need because things are crazy these days, and a lot of people don't understand. People try to hide their emotions and put them in a bag and stick them in the back of their head and think that nothing's gonna happen. That's not true. Anything can happen. Anything. The next reel. Yeah. She needs real counseling. She does. They all do because me personally, I think the issue with their mom and their dad did a doozy on them. I think that messed them up a lot, and they didn't know what to do. Even when they stopped singing together, I think that had a lot of things to do with it too, because it's like everybody still always just makes it seem like Tony's the only one can sing, and I'm like, Tony's not the only one can sing. All them girls can sing. It's just they sing in a different way. I said, so I wish that they would take the time if they really want to sing and make an album or something together. But other than that, Tamar needs to be with Tamar. She doesn't need to go looking for a man. She don't need to find no man. She need to get real with herself first. Because until she get real with herself, she's gonna always run and she's always gonna date the same type of men. Anybody to come through, could you please hit the like button? I would appreciate it. And thank you. And you can come out the clouds and say hello. You can say good morning, good evening, whichever it is for you. Say you got what? Fail funnel. Tay you got here. Okay, here we go with some assholes. We don't do that over here. We don't do that over here. I don't do that. I don't play them games. I guess some people got to learn the hard way. I don't play them games about coming in my chat with no funuckery. I don't do that. So take that crap somewhere else. That's real talk. Because I don't have a problem with blocking, deleting, all that. I don't have no problem with that. Because people are disrespectful. They don't know how to act like adults. But I'm a grown ass woman and I ain't playing with that. I think Tamar thinks she is better than the other girls, which is sad. You know what it is? Well, what I think it is. I think, like I said, they babied her for so long. They covered Tamar for a long time. Her sisters covered her, mother covered her. They babied her for so long, so she felt like she could do whatever she want and say whatever she want. And I think because of her attitude, she liked to get up in people's faces and argue. So I think that Winston tapped that ass because she done put her hands on him as well. And I'm not saying it's right, but I think that's what happened with her. And I think because don't I remember Tamar said she dated a guy before she married Vince, and he was abusive too. He used to be her real bad. Um, so I think she really needs to get the counseling so she could deal with that, so she could stop dating men that just are violent. They're just violent. I think that's just who they were, who that guy was. Vince, I think her and Vince was fighting each other. That's all I think. I just think her and Vince were fighting each other. Um, I just want to say this. I am praying for each and every person that lives in Texas because I know y'all didn't get any relief from FEMA or anything because of that orange demon that they call that orange demon in chief that messed with the monies and didn't do any rescue or didn't do anything for the Texan people of Texas. And I pray that the rest of the Democrats will hold out. Um I'm pissed at that lady. I think her name is Collier or something. I'm pissed at her and all those silly ones that took their asses back to DC. She must did not she must couldn't understand and overstand and comprehend what it meant if you showed up. They told y'all they did not need not one Democrat in that space, or they could be able to pass that bill. And she took her ass back there. That is annoying and it pissed me off. So I'm annoyed with that. Hello everyone. Welcome to Stu Queen B's Thoughts. I'm Stu Queen B. But this late night and I just popped in to see who was up and what was going on with the people. I didn't want much. But I wanted to say hello. And like I said, I'm praying for each and every person in Texas. And all definitely the people live along the coast because I know there was a hurricane coming. I'm not sure where it landed at, but I'm praying for them as well. Um so just a little reminder if anybody is up or they can come through and see this video and you're really a supporter and you really want to have fun over here, feel free to come by at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. That is when I do Feel Good Fridays. So I can check y'all temperature to see how y'all feeling. I actually think I've been on here just a little too long, but it's okay because I'm going to go back to sleep. I'm going to try to go back to sleep. Tay Tay, thank you for coming through. I appreciate it, love. Because I'm getting ready to end this and try to see if I can go back to sleep. So I want y'all to have a good night or good morning, whichever way you prefer. And if I wake up out of my sleep again, I'll pop again, and maybe we could start a real conversation, okay? And if somebody getting on your nerves or aggravating your spirit, the reason why I put this video up here is every time this picture up here is because I always think of Martin Lawrence. Martin Lawrence said, "You better blow that shit out." Martin said it the best. So, again, anyone come through, please hit that like button. I would truly appreciate it. I pray that y'all have a wonderful and blessed day. May God continue to shine on you as bright as the stars in his sky. I hope you know that you are never ever alone. Always, if you have your parents, thank God for them. If you have your kids, thank God for them. Ladies and gentlemen, stop being. I understand parents could be a pain in the neck at times, but check on your mothers, check on your fathers, make sure they're good. Because again, like I said, first and foremost, you only get one mother and one father. Now, unless your father was in the house, I can't say anything about that situation because I don't know nothing about it. But as far as me, my mother was my life. So my son is my life now. So my thing is, I pray that all children are covered. I pray that everyone continues to watch over their children. There are too many children going up missing these days. Chris Brown did a little video and talking about the children going missing in VA, and another gentleman did a interview, did a live, and saying there's been over 50 children snatched off the street I think in Georgia. Then there's another one. There's also be on the lookout. I don't know what state the thing is going to next. Hey, now later, Mango. What's up, love? She's up. I'm up. Listen, I shouldn't even be up. But yeah, there's I don't know what state the thing is now. I don't know where they're going, but there is a ice cream truck that's been riding around neighborhoods in the middle of the night from like 9, 10, 11, 12, 1 o'clock in the morning, riding through people's neighborhoods, ringing that stupid ass ice cream song, which was nothing about some hatred about black people, which I found out later on in life. So I'm like, I don't want to hear that crap. But there are no children out at night. It has lights on it, it plays music, and it's riding through people's areas. So please be careful with your kids. Don't if even if you're there and you see it, don't approach it. I'm doing okay. Child, I got up to go to the ladies' room. And sometimes when it happens, sometimes I wake up for a while and I can't go back to sleep. So I said, bump it, child, I'm gonna jump online. So that's what I did, girl. I'm usually asleep, but I'm all right. I gotta make sure I'm up in time for my live at 1 o'clock. So I'm gonna leave in a few minutes, but oh, excuse me. I just want people to be safe out there. Like I said, that cousin 19, its relative is back. It's called it's stronger and it affects your lungs. So please be careful. Not be in large crowds. I don't care if you have to wear gloves. I know it's hot, but keep you some hand sanitizer with you at all times. Keep you some sandy wipes. If you got a little bottle of Lysol, they sell them like, well, you ain't supposed to be in Walmart, but they sell them in Walgreens and stuff too. If you got to do that, do so, because they said this variant is worse than the other. It affects your lungs and you'll really barely get any symptoms. So I want y'all to be careful out there. Playtime. Good morning, Playtime. How are you? Welcome to the chat. But yeah, I just want people to be safe out there. I mean, it's bad enough we have this demon in chief in our midst, in our way, that's trying to destroy this country. But hold on, y'all. Wait a minute, where'd it go? It's like people don't understand. Like it takes a lot, a very lot, to irritate one person. It takes a lot to irritate one person sometimes. But I think that some people need to learn that life is precious. I don't care if it's your mother, your father, your sister, your brother. Life is precious. And people need to learn that. People need to stop being petty and silly and goofy all the time. Act like I always like to say, I got my son saying it sometimes. Act your age, not your shoe size. Because so many people, like I'm still trying to understand why people nowadays, when they come over to different chats, and it ain't just me, it's in a lot of chats, why people don't like to hit the like button. Because, like I tell people, you don't have to hit the, even if you don't hit the like button when you come in somebody's chat, at least hit it on your way out. Because if you stayed through the whole thing, you usually enjoy what you're watching. So just hit them people like button and get them support and push them in the algorithm. Because if they're a content creator that you like and you are trying to figure out, like, dang, I don't get no notifications. I'm not getting things. You know why? Because you're not taking the time to hit that like button. And people, that's what puts people out in the algorithm, is hitting that like button. The view is good and that helps them get paid, but pushing it in the algorithm, people need to be engaged. You have to hit the like button so they'll know that those content creators are there. Excuse me. I think a lot of people have gotten almost like shadow banned Because I do know that the Orange Demon in Chief was talking about is trying to get some people's channels snatched down. Anybody to talk negative about him, he's going to try to get their channels snatched down. So if you know somebody that talks politics all the time, re- just warn them and let them know. Be mindful what they call, because that's why I call him the Orange Demon in Chief. I don't even say that thing's name. I've been stopped saying that thing's name when I learned more about who he was as a person, and that's worse than anything else. But yeah, be careful wherever you live at. Make sure you are picking the people that are in your interest when it's voting time. Stop going along with saying, "Oh, I'm a Republican. Oh, I'm a Democrat. If you want to be somebody that wants to make a serious help and change, I don't care if I don't care if it's on a lower level. Go help somebody. Go help somebody try to explain to the people what's going on. Because a lot of people need to know what's going on in this world. And a lot of people don't listen to the news, don't watch the news. Because if you're not gonna find real news on regular channels, so I'm gonna tell you this right now. If you want to get you some good black news, and news around this world, please check out Mr. Roland Martin. Okay. If you want to download his app is called the Black Star Network. It's a free app. You don't pay for anything. Even the content on there is free. And he has some good shows. He plays a couple of them over here so people can get acquainted with the shows, which I'm very happy for him. Also check out the Indisputable. He's a good dude too. And it was somebody else that I ran across that was a good dude that tells it like it is, so I can enjoy myself, because we got to find people that are talking about us, that helps us. Um, Now don't get it messed up. I'm not a racist. I don't have a problem. People of non-black people or Caucasian or anything like that. I can't. But I can only fight a black woman's battle because that's the body that I was born into. But I do want everybody to be safe and sound. And I want everybody to have the best life. But it's sad that this wicked demon has come into office and has destroyed this country from the inside out. I told people before, he is like a cancer. And he's like, you know what else he's like? He's like cancer, and he's like what is that disease? I'm trying to think of that disease. It's like a disease you just can't get rid of. Because that man means this country no good at all. And anybody that thinks he does is absolutely insane. He wants to have our regular people arrested on the street by National Guards. National Guards don't belong on regular people's streets. They were trained to be illers in other countries, not here on American soil. See, they are allowing this demon in chief to do whatever he wants. I understand they were piling all these cases up on him. Excuse my French, y'all, but fuck that. They need to make sure they get his ass out of office like now. Impeach the bastard now and get him out of there, because he is doing nothing but making everybody's life harder. And then they're disrespectful as hell. It's a lot of homeless people, but there's also a lot of homeless vets. And I say this all the time. There should never ever be a hungry vet, a homeless vet, a vet that can't go to the doctor. Veterans that serve this country, and I mean fought in wars. Those are the ones I'm talking about, that fought. Even though they think they were fighting for this country, they were fighting most of the time. They were fighting over oil, because this America can't mind a damn business. But whatever. Um, they did team too much and they just don't stop. So it's like we need some control over this government because this government has lost their damn mind. So I want all of y'all, when it's y'all time to be voting these Congress people in, and your mayors and your House representative people, when y'all gotta get to voting for them people, please make sure you vote them people out. I can't think of that one black lady name. I'm gonna find it, and I'll probably do a live on her because I was offended. She told me, I'm here to fight. The fight was not to show your ass up, but you showed up, so you lost the fight, and you threw your constituents under the bus. You messed up their livelihood so they could put up that racist ass map. That's what you did. You let your colleagues pass that bill because you showed the hell up when you shouldn't have showed up at all, just like anybody else on the Democratic side that did. See, y'all don't. Some of y'all don't have no backbone and no spine, and that's kind of sad. Because how you gonna talk about you gonna you gonna run and you gonna do this and do that for us, but you can't even stand up and stay longer than 2 weeks out of the damn office. I'm behind in the chat. I'm good. Thanks. Oh, that's good to hear. I think, but that's okay. Don't worry about it. I'm just chit chatting. I'm going to bed, man. Try to go back to bed in a second, in a few seconds. But yeah, I'm a talker sometimes. I ain't gonna lie. But a lot of stuff I talk about on my channel. So for people that don't come through, and some of you guys maybe that come through might come through my shorts, because most of the time I have my shorts up here. So um if you want to come through lives and y'all have the time, my lives I usually do on Tuesdays and Fridays at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. Those are my check-in days. And then sometimes I just do a little pop-up like I just did, but it will be in the afternoon or sometimes in the evening. And I might do a jam session. I'm deciding on that. So if y'all are around later on, maybe y'all will come through for the jam sessions. All I say is please be respectful of my queendom. Don't come in there start no mess like whoever that person was that dropped that disrespectful comment in the chat. Um, come respectful, or y'all will the person will be escorted out of the building. Because my channel is a positive channel. We don't do mess. I just tell y'all a story, and I'll tell y'all the facts about the story if I have the facts about the story. But other than that, I do positive things. I'm not about negativity. Anybody that come through here, they know that I stand up for people that I know is right and that I feel is right. I will fight for my friends in a heartbeat. But I love, love, love creating and being creative. So I like to share that with y'all. So that's why I tell people go check out my folders. Go check out my playlists. You will have fun in those playlists. I promise you. Because one of them I need to take and change over to my other channel. So I'm gonna do that. But yeah, I didn't really, like I said, I really didn't want nothing. I've been up here almost 30 minutes. That's 30 minutes too long. I'm just saying. But thank y'all so much for coming through. I hope anybody that comes through and catches this on the replay will take and hit that like button too. And like I said, come on by later on this afternoon at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time for not temperature check Tuesday, for Feel Good Fridays. So the queen can find out how you feel and make sure you're feeling all right. Unless y'all asleep by then or at work. Okay? Because I know how that overnight work can be. Or if you just can't sleep at night. Been there too. So I just want to say thank y'all for coming through a little bit and hanging with me. I really, really appreciate it. Maybe I will catch y'all on now later, man. I'll probably catch you probably later on somebody chat. And Tay I'll probably catch you on somebody chat as well later. But y'all have a wonderful night. Wonderful night / morning. I will catch y'all on the flip side. And with that being said, it's a Stew Queen Bee out. Let me put my fingers up there. Peace. So nobody thinks I'm not really there, because I am. See? Later, y'all. Appreciate you coming through.